assemble and pass by together. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you very much, my dear Olive. John.
We see in the back.
Just tell us, say, all we is one family, but don't blow whistle.
I hear you. I want to know whistle.
Miss Jacob will kill me that whistle this morning, oh boy. Have a nice day.
Okay, same to you.
Take care, love. Great.
Bye.
Jump tight. Oh la la li li lo lo. What is the song? What is the song? Blow boy. June. That is how we roll it. We roll it like family always. If you're on the same side that I am, then we want family. Even if you're not, we still family.
Mama tell me.
Maxine! See, I call you out early. Maxine Belfond. Yeah. Join the family. Nice to have you.
Tell them howdy.
Rolling out the red carpet for you, man. Walk your way in. Nobody even pulling you in. You're walking your way in on the red carpet, Maxine. Then she and them go deal with you. They'll make sure that you are right. What you want about sit? No, man. You know what? We so well mannered, we'll get up and give you a seat. Just like when others come after you, you will get up and give them a seat. Because we want family. All I walk, you come in there, you're tired. So you let you sit down and rest yourself. Maxine! Welcome.
You can't doubt me. Facts is history. Old time people will know how we come to peace. Bound together, one another. Nothing could separate we from sins in slavery. They say, all are we one family. All are we one family. All are we one family. All are we one family.
Errol Bonaparte and Jackie Raymond. Good morning, Julius Renard. Phyllis Madison, I know you're there. Pat Kip James, of course, you're always there. But I tell you who is right here with me this morning, none other than Cassia Johnson. Good morning, Cassia.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, 16th February 2022. Presently at the airport, conditions are fair and hazy. Winds are from the east at 22 miles per hour. Pressure 1015.7 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 25.8 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 81%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.8 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 23.0 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 2.9 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 7.5 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair, windy, and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light to moderate showers, especially overnight. A moderate haze advisory is in effect. Persons with respiratory problems should take precautions. Today's maximum temperature 31.0 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 9 feet in northeast to easterly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 2 p.m. Sunset today, 6:15. Sunrise tomorrow, 6:29. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair, windy, and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light to moderate showers, especially overnight. A moderate haze advisory is in effect. Persons with respiratory problems should take precautions, and also a marine advisory remains in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Cassia, just to pick your brain a little bit here, in relation to the temperature, 31, you said, right?
Yes, the
maximum it should reach. But is that kind of like really hot?
It's not overly hot. It's like regular temperature.
But that is regular?
Yeah.
All right, then. But still, you would advise folks to walk with their water?
Yes.
Right. The hazy conditions, is that associated with Sahara dust?
Yes. We've had
Okay.
a plume come over us from yesterday, and
Okay.
it's still lingering around.
All right. And what's the best thing for that? The regular mask that we wearing. That means we should be okay.
Well, yeah.
And like stay indoors as much as possible.
Yes, and if you have asthma or any other respiratory illness, try to stay indoors, and well, whatever you take for it. If you have terrible sinuses as well, take your precautions. Make sure you have your medication and so.
You see, the good thing is a thing that people don't like, which they say is a bad thing. The virus encourages you to wear your mask, and now with this with that huge plume, which is something that it's almost like a phenom because it doesn't really happen like this all the time.
No.
Right. So and now okay, fine. So wear your mask for the dust and wear your mask for the virus. Dust and virus. Like as a Kaisonian girl. Good. Anyway, thanks, Cassia.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
All right.
Okay, good. Bye bye. 25 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. This is Real FM on our Wednesday. Antonio Vamale. Joan Francis Errol Bonaparte. Vanessa. Only family songs I want to play. I want to give Antonio a task. Antonio, for the rest of the week, I want to play family songs. So all the family songs you know, send them to me. All the family songs you know. Lucille Pascal, my dearest darling, how are you? Hope that you're having a wonderful day. Is it cold where you are? Or is it raining this morning in London? We'd love to know. Sing the tune. At 26 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, I'm going to go and look for the Nawasa program. Yeah. What a wise. Oh, there it is. Right there. Bang in front of you, Dre. You can't miss it. Not this morning at all. Oh, I almost thought I was alone, eh? Good morning, Carl Keaton.
Morning, Andre. How are you?
Well, if you can, handle the microphone a little bit better, it would be nice. Yeah. You probably need to bring it a little bit closer to you so that, I don't want people to mistake what you're saying. Good morning, Carl Keaton.
Morning, Andre. How are you doing?
Wow. Okay, good. I'm doing.
I realize you're keeping up a bad short week, man.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't see the shot. You think I should show them?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Where the camera? Which camera? You have. Oh, there you go. Look at me. This one is like a kind of long sleeve one. I feel after. No, that is it for the week. I gave them 3. Priming up the party. When's the party? When's the party in Montreal? I don't know.
Oh, bad short party.
That's my place. If I go in, I think so. But just helping them. That's my village, So bad shot party.
Your village?
Yeah. Always will be. Can't rub it off. Montrich, Montreal. Can't rub it off. Been there.
All right.
Will always be there. So, how you going? What are you doing here this morning? What are you doing in Sotes this morning anyway?
Nah, I just wake up this morning and it dawned on me I should give you a check.
That's how the role is there?
Yeah, and I know I would find you here. You think I would have to ask where you would be found. I know here.
You see me looking up, right?
What's up?
What do you think I'm looking up for?
I have no idea.
Drones could find me here. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they could drone me here. Boom.
Now, actually, since I was taking my rest last night. It dawned on me I should check you today.
Okay, that's nice.
And then I say I won't call you and tell you nothing. I'll just go show up and say I'm outside.
That's nice too. That's nice too. Nice to have you.
Yeah.
But we need to fix that camera. And why? Not the camera, sorry. The
mic.
The mic, because it's blocking your face. Right. That looks like a good. No. Yeah. It was a good, that looks like a wonderful angle there. Everybody can see your smile. Me give me a smile. That is Carl Keaton smiling. Hey. Okay, so let me check and see who's clocking in. Who's clocking in this morning? One family, yeah. One family, nothing better than one family. You like your family mood, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've gone into the family mood now. So it's important to realize that whatever you do, it's going to affect us. So the greater number of people must encourage everyone else to do what is right.
Yeah, fit and proper.
Right, fit and proper. That's what it is.
But we've one of our
Caroline says good morning, yeah?
Morning, Caroline. How you doing? One of our family members has transitioned again.
Who's that?
Slinger, the body, Francisco.
Oh, you transitioned?
Yeah.
When, last night?
Well, I don't know what, but I finally pick it up on social media this morning. Slinger has returned to the elders to have some discussion and to sing.
I wonder if the elders are going to be
Kind to Slinger.
kind to Slinger, boy.
I think they have to speak to him on an issue, in my view, or all the country. And I think once they get past that, things will be really good.
About Grenada.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't really give us the
My
recognition.
view, that's my view exactly.
He didn't really give us the recognition that we
We deserve.
deserve. While we were saying, hey, he's our guy.
He didn't
You know,
return
we
his,
give him all sorts of accolades. All the accolades we could have given to him, we gave him here. We rolled out the red carpet every time he came to Grenada. And he never really bothered us. The elders are not going to be happy in relation to that. You know that?
Well, I think they will get past that after some discussions, man.
There's a lot of discussions, Carl. A lot of discussions. You can't do a people that. Especially when the people look to you. Especially when the elders gave you the talent for the benefit of the people. Know that, right?
Yeah, the elders pour out the whole bag of talent on him, man.
The elders gave it to him and said, look, handle Grenada. We're going to send you Trinidad a little while for you to do some reach up there.
Yeah.
But remember Grenada, and he never did. He never did, and that is not good. It's unfortunate. It is rather unfortunate. Anyway, if I see that again, let me do some play the how do you call it, the Water Wise, and then I'll come back to you with a tune I know you would like.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to another edition of Water Wise, a production of the National Water and Sewerage Authority, Nawasa. I am Wendy Chateau. On this morning's program, we continue sharing with you snippets from the sod-turning ceremony for the Carriacou Water Supply Expansion Project. As you may have heard on previous programs, the approximately $700,000 project will bring pipe-borne water from 6 roads through to Hermitage.
In the coming months, we're going to be going south with this project. This project was done, of course, with the support of the Italian government and channeling funds through the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center 5 Seas in Belize. We also have funding coming through the Green Climate Fund and the German government, another $2.5 million US, and that is going to see the growth of the system to the east and the north, new storage reservoirs. We also have a new desal plant coming in the Windward area. So we're ensuring that we have redundancy and we're ensuring that we have infrastructure to provide a continuous, good quality source of supply to the entire island. So in closing, let me again thank persons for their patience, for their understanding, in some cases with the rate of development of the system, but I'm once again going to ensure you that our entire development plan considers the whole of Carriacou. This is a promise we will keep.
Our General Manager, Mr. Christopher Husbands. We will continue sharing snippets from the ceremony with you on upcoming programs. Also this morning, we are happy to announce that you can now make payments to your accounts using your credit or debit cards. Yes, NWASA has implemented this alternative payment method to facilitate ease of transactions. You can now service your accounts using credit and debit cards at any of our cash offices at Lucas Street, The Carenage, Grenville, or Guelph. And that's our program this morning. Until next time, I am Wendy Chateau on behalf of the entire team at NWASA, wishing you a fantastic day.
The NWASA app brings the power of NWASA's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolf in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be, irrespective of what, Carl Keaton, you gotta be careful. But who's on finished project? That's you?
Francis.
Okay. Is Audrey your friend?
Yes.
Where's Audrey?
In Grenada. From your village, man.
From my village?
Yeah.
Montridge?
Yeah.
Audrey.
And from the mount, not the valley.
Hold on. Audrey, let me let you know something now. I can't walk. Forget that. We don't go outside of our perimeters, Audrey.
That's also mean.
Gravels in your rice. Salt in your tea. You know that's what that means? Gravels in your rice, salt in your tea. Lucille Pascal, good morning to you, my dear. Oh, it's sunny today, but you're expecting a storm later. All right. Lucille is in London. All right. Faitlin Halley Douglas. Good morning, Faitlin. So, I'm trying to figure out what you come here and do today. You just upset my thing, man.
So my company is not welcome.
I didn't say that, you know.
Well, I want to be clear that we're asking that.
You can't be clear. You crazy. Okay, let me. I want to greet you with something. You've played cricket, eh?
Yep.
Somebody called me the other day to ask me if you played cricket for Grenada, and I said yes. You played for the youth team,
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
You played in St. Vincent at
Yes,
least.
Yes.
Did you play in any other island?
No.
But you played in St. Vincent for the youth team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some guys called the other day argumentative. I'm like, what? Squaddy's a star. Argument done Squaddy, you know? Whether or not Squaddy ever played cricket for the national team. And I said, yes, you did play youth. I don't think you went on to represent the senior team.
Nah.
Why?
My back went.
Oh, Audrey say be careful. Eh? Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you better be careful, Audrey. You.
Get about 2 years. As a matter of fact, I couldn't even raise a cricket bat for my back was that dodgy. You know?
Really? Do you still have problems today?
No. Because them days and I used to run in fast and bowl very quickly.
But maybe you were bowling more strength than anything else. And not necessarily with the fluidity like someone like Malcolm Marshall.
My issue there was I wasn't a guy big on training.
Oh, so that was it.
Yeah, I used to just go and play.
Nah, that was your problem. You could have
And I
been.
used to bowl a lot of overs too, so all that was that issue.
You're the Aaron Daly then.
Yeah, sometimes you just had to thing. I remember that time we go and play somewhere in Tillery or someplace like that, you know. And I bowl from one end until the team out. You know.
That I mean they stay long and bad. They could
They
last.
stay long, they make out 2 something, and in them times they go stay like a while. Because I used to bowl about the foot stump just outside the corridor of uncertainty.
Constantly.
Yeah, tight like a couple bombs.
That's exactly what Aaron Daly used to do. You know?
Yeah.
Just on or about off stump, you know. That was whole day, you know.
Another knack of figuring out if the batsman like to play off the front or the back foot. So I also adjust my length. If he's a guy who like to play off the front foot, I don't renting him no vehicle, he don't get him no drives.
What if you played against a guy by the name of Keith Mitchell? How do you think you would have fared or he would have fared?
I don't know how would I figure him out, Ollie.
They rough him up?
Nah, I didn't into roughing. I used to use the short ball on them as a surprise. I was more into variations to it.
Okay.
Slower delivery and thing.
Does cricket speak to a man's personality?
Yeah, boy.
You know why I asked that?
Boy.
Because you just said it. You're more into variations. And even today, you're into variations. You're into different things. Looking at, you know what your goal is, but you look at different ways to get into your goal.
Yeah.
And it speaks to our Prime Minister. And you know, this is something interesting, eh? Cricket, the game of the Caribbean, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
The game of the Caribbean. But this is not, we just talking about it and it just came to mind, Carl.
Yeah.
2 of our greatest prime ministers, or 2 of our greater prime ministers, played cricket.
Yeah.
Eric Gary was an avid cricketer.
Yeah. He loved the game.
And he played the game. Keith Mitchell was and still is. Maybe because of the COVID you're in here, you're doing a fet match here or a fet match there, but was and still is an avid cricketer and a cricket fan. And it speaks to how they govern. They didn't just govern just straight as arrow like Robin Hood, you know.
No.
There are variations and continued variations in their way of governance.
Yeah.
Their eyes fixated on the goal. The goal to them is the development and the well-being of the Grenadian people, but different ways to get there.
Yep.
So it's interesting you said the word variations when it came to you and cricket.
Yeah.
And then quickly I'm seeing Eric Gary, variations to get where he wanted to get or where he wanted the Grenadian people to get.
And just like cricket,
Man.
or the two gentlemen you speak of, once you're a student of the game, you'll get into variations because you understand there's a lot of different ways to achieve your goal as you're bowling to out the person or to outfox them, and as a batsman to think ahead, be ahead of the game. And what is instructive to note, and putting it in the context of cricket again, now I'll give you an example and then you go understand where I'm coming from. Brian Charles Lara was known to think ahead of the game. In partnership with other batsmen, he go tell you 10 overs down the way what you go do in the game. He tell you that particular bowler go try to out me that way. But I go hit him 3 fours in that over, and the next over I go hit him 2 fours and they go take him off. And they both bring in that man. And in the context of Grenada and Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell and Sir Eric Matthew, they always used to be ahead of the game. Because there's game within the game, little battles within the game, and you have to win those battles.
Yep.
And what make them strong and make them great and put them at the pantheon on the top of Grenada politics, the ability to win the battles within the battle. Because when persons would attack Dr. Keith Mitchell in all ways, you always find a way like water off a duck back to always keep reinventing himself and make decisions or take decisions that has ensured that he will continue as a force. And even if you check one of the issues, Dre, when the original NNP with Blaze and Dr. Keith Mitchell made that move to be a political leader, that move alone tells the story of the man and his conviction, because he recognized to wait in line after Francis Workhouse Alexis and after George Breezan, all of them is around the same age, you don't get a chance. So he had to make a move, and that's a politically astute move, and that speaks volumes of the man. A lot of people don't recognize that is the hallmark of the gentleman. And his ability to assess the situation, just as he continues to have the ability to assess the Grenadian people and to do what is required.
As you said, he had to make that move, and it reminds me again of a statement. I think it was Mikey Holden that made that statement and said that, hey, when the 2 first bowlers did their damage, and Sir Clive will take that ball and toss it to another bowler, you know that you ain't getting ball again. So you have to do so and do well, which is exactly what Keith realized. Hold on. But if I wait in line, if I do so and just sit down and just wait, and knowing that my capabilities as a leader, and if I'm not assertive, then the Grenadian people will lose out.
They will lose out on what he had to offer.
On what he had to offer.
Same Courtney Walsh will tell you on his debut. His keeper indicated to me, go give him 1 over to switch ends with Malcolm Marshall. And Holding went up to Clive and said, Skip, give me that over. Holding pick up 6 wickets in the game. Courtney Walsh will get a ball. Yeah. So you have certain times you have to seize
You have to say, look, give it to me.
Yeah.
You have to seize the opportunity.
You have to put your hand up. And that's what really happened. And in recognizing that, sitting and reflecting on the whole thing, I say, from since ball 1, the guy knew what he had to offer, and he recognized, for me to offer what I am, what I have,
I have to be assertive.
I have to make that move. And that was a politically astute, not only astute, I attach the word astute to that move. Now, if you're not a student of politics, you won't understand that move. You see, there's a lot of things within politics. You have to be a student of it, because politics mirrors the society. But politics, as one guy in Trinidad put it, he has a morality of its own. Either you'll be a politician or you're not. You don't have no half measures in between. And in my view, Andre, the upcoming election, gonna speak to that, you know. That's my view. You're gonna speak to leadership. You're gonna speak to the team assembled. You're gonna speak of the economy and the continuance of getting the economy to move in a positive way, and the youth and young people. And the new National Party under the leadership of Dr. Kit Mitchell is able, prepared, and ready to fulfill those 4 questions. You know. Answer them in the affirmative, and not only answer them, present to the Grenadian public the way ahead.
Just pause, stick the pin, way ahead. Francisco Slinger, not dead.
Oh, that's not true?
Yeah.
So are they crying death on Slinger? So?
No, they just want him to live.
Many
not
men
dead.
wish death on Slinger, I don't know.
Yeah, my producer in Sheldon Scott. He
Well-
heard it, and he went and did the research and came back and said, as a matter of fact, Sparrow is being interviewed at this moment on a particular television station.
So why many men wish death on Slinger?
Well, let me not say anything.
To Slinger, I'm sorry.
I ain't sorry for what I say. He still ain't do well by us. I ain't sorry at all. I am happy he's not dead.
To Slinger Francisco, the thing they say that I am sorry.
Right, so we've done that. Next thing, we need to do something else. I was asking you the question about cricket.
Yeah.
And you played a lot of cricket.
Yeah.
School cricket.
Yeah.
Village.
Yeah, village. Yeah.
Parish.
Yeah.
National. You got to a pretty high level.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time that the vice captain did not play?
No. The vice captain always play. Barring injury.
Barring injury.
Yeah.
So how come Persuader don't play?
You may get paid not to play.
The vice captain, because Persuader is the vice captain, ain't it?
Yeah, but at the same time, he who pays the piper
names the tune. He who pays the piper names the tune.
However, in football, I've seen that happen, you know. There was one of the World Cups.
The cricket you talking about?
No, I just telling you.
Right. I say cricket you talking about.
Okay.
The vice captain in cricket always plays barring a niggling sort of an injury.
Yeah.
And the vice captain is always a go-to person.
Yeah.
Always a go-to person in the cricket.
And the vice captain have to be like the day-to-day operator of the thing. You know?
Yeah.
Because the leader have to put himself in a position to able to treat with and deal with complaints and so on. So if he's a part of the complaint, he can't deal with it. So the vice captain, so important. He's like the linchpin.
So how they leave him out?
Maybe either good, I don't know. And I will tell you, in my view, the team will be an integral part of this election discussion. The team was vying to represent or to take this country forward. And if the team do good, irrespective of who leads the team, if the team is not worthy, you can't really put the team in position. So the assembling of the team is something we have to look at and make a particular decision on. Come with it. You want to say something?
No. If I want to say, as you would say, I will say. I don't want to say nothing. I'm just saying, well, the vice captain get dropped. That is what happening.
And not only drop, he get dropped unceremoniously. He didn't even know he get dropped. And discussions like who play and who don't play, the vice captain is supposed to be a part of that discussion. Mm-hmm. To pick the final 11,
the vice captain
the coach, the captain, and the vice captain sits and decide who, you know.
With the physio saying who is healthy and who is not healthy.
Well, that vice captain didn't even know.
Out of the picture. Let's create a scenario. You ready?
Yeah.
The NDC forms the next government. What happens to the vice captain?
As what happened
You make him
now?
a senator?
No.
Because you did not, if in that case you did not need him to win. So then you don't need him at all. If you didn't need him to win because you won without him, right? So you don't need him at all. So push him further down the scale.
But it begs a question here. You know.
What is the question, my brother?
What does the vice captain bring to the team?
Old talk. You can't even write a good Kaizo. So, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what he brings to the team. What do you think he brings to the team?
That what I don't know. So maybe the leader recognized he didn't bring in nothing to the team. So it could be a good move the leader making, recognizing this guy don't bring in nothing to his team, so let me leave him out at this juncture instead of moving forward as the man.
Yeah, because if you win, then it further states that you did not need him to win, so therefore you do not need to make him a senator because you don't want dead weight. So you may take somebody else who would bring something to the team and make them a senator, and not him.
And then based on a lot of news circulating or as to put it in modern parlance, news trending, the very same reason Mr. Terry Forrester outlined for moving away from the New National Party has visiting him again. Because the opportunity has touted or has been trending that Terry gets spit out. So his aspiration of representing people.
Who Terry Hill?
Terry Forrester.
Who Forrester? Okay.
Yeah, because what is trending is not good news for Terry. And the mere reason he didn't get an equal opportunity to represent when he was in the New National Party has followed him in his words to the Congress. So Terry, well, he committed political suicide, but maybe he was holding a hopes out of hopes. But he confirmed now, final nail coffin or casket or bond something.
So Terry is not going to be the candidate?
No, the people are making this kind of joke with Terry.
So who's gonna be the candidate?
This is some businessman selling goods to people. And what is confounding to me, because the same businessman will make a live on his own volition without nobody holding a gun to his head and saying not in this thing. And then think, but that's the nature of the beast with people associated with the Congress. Either A, them is civil society, or either B, they are non-governmental, and should the Congress win, they turn ministers tomorrow. So they always have a way of trying to confuffle the Grenadian public, try to fool the people. I'm not in that, I'm not taking part in that. And then, grapes time to pick, you see they picking first, and all them fellas them who plan the con, they outside the waiting. They can't even get a little bit to rub in the hand like the man did in Galilee. So Terry and them. So we should know today, you confirm whether Terry is part of the setup or not. But what is trending is not good news. So who you blaming for that?
Blaming for what, bro?
For Terry's situation, the asphalt?
Terry asphalt? Terry was the same one who said that he could not wait in the thing, so he made his move, and I have no problems with that. You make your move. He made his move, and it has not paid off.
Then what is trending again? Your good friend, Philip Alexander. You see, Philip Alexander is not intending to go down without a fight. Well, that's what is trending. And he might seek assistance from the judiciary to decide his fate. So when we talk about a united bunch of people that do abide within the borders of the Congress, so you can take chance with these fellas them. if they're not in governance and he have all this fight already, when a man feel he reach in governance and he don't get in what he want, what will happen? And the stability of the state will be affected. So the thing, what is at play here is clear to all.
Oh, I have to say something this morning. It's going to be a big piece of thing. And people always say to me, why you not doing this with the Congress or doing that for the Congress or whatever? And I say to them, at all times, Carl, I say to them, the Congress never bothers. I have invited them on occasions upon occasions upon occasions to come and let's sit down and talk, let's reason, let's find out what you're all about.
Yeah.
And they've never come. They have never come. The only two persons I got well, not the only two. Let me just list the persons I had the pleasure of interviewing on this station. Nazim Burke.
Nazim V. Burke
as Minister of Finance. I did have an interview with him. I think Sheldon has a copy of that interview. I must ask Sheldon about it one of these days. Prime Minister Tillman Thomas. I did an interview with him also. Prime Minister Tillman Thomas. Patrick Simmons. Yes. Sylvester Quallis. And I had to do him together with Patrick Simmons because they knew that he couldn't enter the Lions then on his own. He was not that good. So I had to have two of them. And they knew that. And also had former political leader Franca Bernardine. But Franca accepted because Franca spent most of her formative life in the villa. Right. She spent most of her formative years there. So she did accept him. The others never wanted anything to do with Andre Donald. Never wanted anything.
No part of Andre.
No, and they're proving it now. Case in point. Today's a big day for them, Carl. They're going to be rolling out some candidates today. And they're going to do it here in St. Patrick. They're going to do it here in St. Patrick. It's going to be done at Helena's restaurant, just down the street from us.
Yeah.
And I saw it on social media. We have not been invited. We have not been told officially, okay, fine, yes, we have a function that you can attend.
And they know about you.
Of course. Because I've spoken to Andal time and time again about interviews and he has refused.
No, because
so
they
he knows.
They listen to you all the time.
Of course they do.
So next thing the man might see that will come down here all in.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Yeah, so now you know. And I hope their people know. Hold on, caller, we coming to you. I hope their people know what this guy is. So if you come in my backyard and you treat me like garbage, then
don't invite in Andre, he's a low blow. The people know.
The people know. Good morning.
Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Who killed the sparrow, nobody knows. Sparrow dead, telling everybody. Sparrow dead. Who killed the sparrow, nobody knows. I want one of you to tell me who killed the sparrow.
Maybe you.
They say the sparrow surviving.
Can be maybe, because I'm asking the question.
Maybe you kill and you're trying, you don't want the police to come by you.
There was something that you all said which touched me and which is extra truth. Extra truth. Any way you search.
I have something to play for you, Clifford. You ready? Oh!
Sparrow dead.
I hear he had cancer, I hear he had yellow fever, something in his bladder, and a double dose of leukemia. Two gossip mongers gossiping, stand up in a corner listening. Before I could ask who they're talking about, a newspaper boy start to shout extra, extra. Read about it. Paper. Yeah. Who killed this?
All right, Clifford. Enough.
I think it's about the third time I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's about
that this thing about Sparrow. But I want to support you in that. Sparrow is one of the greatest artists in the world, and I accept that. But Sparrow have never included Grenada in his greatness, and I say that with no apology. He have never included Grenada in his greatness, although he admit that he's a born Grenadian. I think that's the only thing he have done. Admit that he's a Grenadian, but he's still beloved by all of us in Grenada.
No, not all of us.
Well, majority still love him.
No, a lot, not majority.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Not majority.
A lot to the majority.
No, a lot, not majority.
No.
Yeah, tell me.
Something you all said there about Dr. Mitchell, similarity with Eric Gary, and his overshoot. I can testify if Dr. Mitchell didn't take over or become the political leader of the NMP party, there would have been no party. No, we would have been either like the Maurice Bishop Patriotic, or as the GOLP, or as the NDC fighting to struggle. There would have been. Dr. Mitchell did the greatest thing to become the political leader. It was said that he stabbed Blaze in the back, and I hate, and I will never ever support that he stabbed Blaze in the back.
Anybody?
He came in at a time that Grenada need him. And when he was given a chance as a minister, he was promoted or moved to the Ministry of Communication and Works. And that's where he built his career. By start walking through the electricity department and whatnot, walking the whole. There is no other prime minister in Grenada that knows the nick and crew of Grenada than Dr. Mitchell. All the others that is prime minister, they don't know Grenada. Gary have a person too. All the others that prime minister don't have a person of Grenada as Dr. Keith Mitchell. He have worked in almost every parish, not almost, in every parish of Grenada. You could see that. So this nonsense about his stab Blaze in the back. Blaze was not in a position to perform. And therefore, you have to look over your shoulder. If you realize that you can perform, you offer yourself. What Blaze have done, what Dr. Mitchell have done, is what happened in the NDC. Do you all remember Alexis and Brizan campaigning for the leadership of the party? And do you remember that Brizan beat him, I think, by about 30-something vote, and Alexis hug up Brizan and say they're going to work together in the interest of the party? You remember that? And shortly after that, Alexis went his way and formed a party. I personally told Dr. Alexis that he cannot be a good leader. He's one of the most brilliant persons in constitutional law in the Caribbean. But when it comes to political leadership, Alexis is weak there. That's why Brizan got the nod before him there. And Brizan proved that he was a better leader than Alexis. To date, Alexis have not been able to stay in leadership position. So this is not a surprise. What has happened to Dr. Mitchell is well sorted out. Well sorted out. And I could say that anytime, anyhow. Though I don't support every action of his, I don't think every action of his that I like, but I think when it comes to leader, at present, none of the other leaders have not been able to prove that they better are in the class of Dr. Mitchell. None of the other political leaders in Grenada have not been able to prove that. And I want anybody to prove that to me. Mr. Tillman had a bad leadership with him. He couldn't make it. Mr. Braffett told the people half of the time you ask him a question, he tell you, I don't know. And he was not in touch with what was happening.
If you don't know, you don't know?
Don't know.
All right. I hear you, brother. Take care. Have a good day. All right. Yeah, Carl. The big tune. Sparrow dead. Sparrow. Nah, man. Stop running bad news on the body now. What happened? Were you smiling? Smiling like a Cheshire cat at Glen.
Clifford said, Clifford endorsed my statement that the move by Dr. Mitchell was one of brilliance. And in recognition of all that he has achieved since. And since then, he could have realized the organizational ability of the man to have that, to put that plan into motion and to organize to win fair and square. It was no hijack thing, you know. It was not no going and hijack anything. It was just a matter of putting your machinery in place to get the result you're looking for. And as history will tell, that was the best move since sliced bread. And one has to recognize and to continue to understand the leadership capability of Dr. Keith Mitchell. It's not about talk, but it's about getting things done. It's about the greater good for the greater number of people. And he understands what it means to represent a people or to represent for a people and to do what is required. Hence the economy is as it is. Hence the team he has assembled. And then the team is being added to, you know, by the caretakers chosen. You know. And if you look at the ability and the quality of the caretakers, tells you the man's serious about moving this thing forward. You know. The ability of the thing, because the Nimrod guy who brings a lot of structure to the thing again, you know, because of his background in military, organizational thing. And he as a person who loves people. You know what I'm saying? The Cox guy is a beloved son. When you hear people speak about him, he has able to attract a lot of respect, Dre. And as you see, Dr. Mitchell really got his foot grounded, being in that particular ministry, infrastructure, communication, and work. So maybe Cox might be the next man.
And I'm not, hold on. Stop there. Draw brakes. Draw your brakes. I'm holding that brakes. Hold your brakes there, Regine. I'm not even going there as yet.
Yeah.
But I'll venture so far as to say, Nolan Cox is a diamond in the rough.
Diamond in the job.
Keith Mitchell, he's steadily polishing all his diamonds in rough. Kate Lewis, diamond in rough. Emmeline Peer, diamond in rough. People like Delma Thomas, diamond in rough. And he is polishing those diamonds.
Those precious gems.
Those gems. He's polishing. So it's up to them which one will emerge. That's entirely up to them, because he has what you call a solid core. Nimrod, to be a lieutenant in the NYPD means you must have some level of leadership.
You have to watch your salt.
Yes. So he too is diamond in the rough. So when people speak about, Keith Mitchell don't want young people around him and he don't care about young people, hold on, draw your brakes. Go and check Kate and her age. Check Emmeline, even if she's married and has children, check her and her age. Check Delma, even if she's married and has children, check her and her age. Yeah? The young people around him. Check Pamela Moses. She's a young girl. Married, yes. A child, yes. But that does not say that you're not youthful. That doesn't say that you're not young. Because most people who get to an age like 40, 45 and thing, and they not no children call and they no married, they start to say, that person staying on the shelf, be it man or woman, they saying that's staying on the shelf, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? But it speaks to the responsibility. It speaks to the responsibility of 1, Kate Lewis, married. 2, Emmeline Pierre, married. 3, Delma Thomas, married. 4, Kendra, married.
Pamela.
Married. Nolan Cox, married.
Family
people you're speaking about, you know.
So they understand. You see, the
this is not flying by night people who looking to do so and go and sow oats here, there, and everywhere. The oats growing in one pasture, you know.
And the Ancient of Days recommended the family, you know. Since in the Garden of Eden, you know.
So if you have 6 young persons,
already declared the hands
6 young persons who are on or about the age of your political leader. Yeah, they're in their 40s. They're all in their 40s. So you have 6 young persons in their 40s, married, stable relationships.
And a relationship has some work, eh? So that means they have the ability to put in what is required.
They're ready to lead.
Yes.
They're all ready to lead.
And they see how you do a succession plan in the NNP.
Well, you don't understand what kind of joke thing is that?
So, Bude Mene talk guys?
Don't call me any name in that.
Bude Mene, no man, not you know, like when Bude Mene is like they say when you eat overnight food and then the next day you have a bad day. Like Bude Mene nonsense.
So true. So true, my brother.
No, but Andre, the team assembled by Dr. Keith Mitchell is one. And you see, you speak of these people, but don't forget the role of Clarice Modest, the role of Yolande Bain Horsford and these people and them, who has the ability and the experience to not yet.
I find you disrespecting, eh?
Who?
Right.
No disrespect intended. Don't go there.
Yeah, right. They're just the thing.
No.
Okay, fine. Okay.
No.
The Honorable Yolande Bain Horsford.
Well, for speaking purpose, she wouldn't watch that.
Okay. Because you see, that's the next.
No. Let me go.
That's the next lady.
So then, these persons are there. Then you bring in Greg. Eh? You speak of Oliver. All his experience. You understand? To guide and to lead, and as you see, purifying the diamonds or purifying the pearls.
The gems.
Or the gems. They are well placed to really get what it takes. So the experience they gain is priceless, you know. Invaluable. People, you cannot pay for this kind of experience on them. So the country is in good hands. You know, Allstate Insurance, you know, you're in good hands. With NNP, the country is in good hands. And people are tend to say it's only about Dr. Kipling. Yes, he's the standard bearer. Yes, he sets the percentage around here. Yes, he's the glue. Yes, he leads by example. However, he has recognized that there comes a time when he will have to exit the scene. But he's ensuring that things are in place to continue, contrary to the opinion of a few.
You speak about them saying, okay, Dr. Mitchell is the center of attraction, blah, 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 blah. Carl Caton, I want to bring you back to the RGPF. And I want you to, there's a tall gentleman in the police band. How you call that thing that they wield?
The mace.
The mace. There's a tall, dark gentleman who used to wield that mace. What's his name? Do you remember?
Suction.
Suction.
Alexander, Inspector Alexander.
Right. He was, for my period,
The Dan
he
Arnold.
was the Don. People playing the band and everybody forget the band.
He only instructions that to back, reverse, and lean back. Forget that, you know.
Forget that. So he was the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
That was a period. He bowed out. Nobody pushed him out.
No.
He bowed out because he saw who? Who did he see waiting in the wings?
Bad beast.
The big bad beast waiting in the wings. And said, okay, guy, yes. Here you go. Here's that staff. Here's that mace. Carry on.
Pass the baton on.
Pass the baton on to the beast.
The baton was not wrestled from
No, it wasn't taken from him and said, give me that and come on it. No. He passed it on.
Continuity.
Right? And Beast did his thing.
And then pass it on.
And then he again passed it on. Who's doing it now? I don't even
No,
know.
I already know now.
I don't even know the person who is doing it now. All right? But Suction had his day and passed on. Beast had his day and passed on. And that is exactly what we are seeing within the new National Party. Herbert Blaze had his day. And whereas there was a little tussle, and he didn't like it, but it was free and fair elections. That's the important thing to note, you know. Keith Mitchell did not do so and kick out Herbert Blaze, you know.
He didn't practice bias.
No.
There was no bias.
There was an election. He campaigned and won.
He didn't buy the thing over.
No. He campaigned within the ranks and he won. Herbert Blaze was the one who decided he ain't want to
He ain't
serve.
accepting
He
it.
ain't accepting it. And he left. You left him with the party. And he said, okay, fine, thanks. And it's not that he got the party and immediately he became prime minister, you know. No,
he
the
had to
the
work.
guy worked
Work.
hard. According to that group that sing that song, every posse must work, you know.
Yes.
And he worked and he worked and he worked.
All we are saying, remember all we are saying? Give Keith a chance.
Give Keith a chance. And he worked hard. And he got to the pinnacle. He got to the top.
Mount Rushmore, man.
He got to the Mount Rushmore. And he's at Mount Rushmore of politics in the Caribbean. And I dare say, I think we're limiting the guy. He's at the Mount Rushmore of politics in the world. Why? Caribbean, extension, CARICOM, extension, Commonwealth, Commonwealth world.
Yeah, well, the Commonwealth recognize him in as so much as
Yes.
the Prime Minister of England at the time, you know, caused him to get into the
Right.
vote.
So much so that he is the first prime minister in the Commonwealth to do 15 seats on 3 occasions. And the first to do it back to back.
Yeah.
The only person who's followed him is
Mia.
Motley. Yeah. And he's going to be the first to do it 3 times. He's going to be the first to do it 3 times.
So instead of saying a hat trick, you have to say a Mitchell.
No, beat that trick. That's 4. Although the 4 was not back to back to back, but 3 times is going to be, that's going to be the hat trick. He's going for that. And that, of course, will, but it will, I don't want to say it's going to keep him because he's going to stay at Mount Rushmore anyway.
No, he's
already there.
Yeah.
He's already there. It will just do so and put the stakes so high. It will put the stakes so high that some people will, when they look at it, they'll be like, oh, how do we get up there? But I got a call. We have 2 calls. One on the landline, hold landline, and one on the WhatsApp. Good morning. Okay, so that person on the WhatsApp hung up. Let's go to the landline. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre.
Good morning, sir.
And your guest, Pele that boy like the hospital. Patience, boy, patience.
Brings virtue. It speaks to you.
Yeah, well, you know, as usual, I listening most times.
Mm-hmm.
One of your callers, I think, made reference to Sparrow not having done anything for Grenada.
No, I say that.
Oh, you?
Yeah, I say
well,
that.
I guess, it's a little thing. But when I used to go to primary school, I used to compete in primary school sports for the Slinger Francisco Trophy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had donated a trophy. The Slinger Francisco Trophy. That would have been in the early 60s or old enough. Anyhow. but then the greatest thing Sparrow did is what Boise and Scholar and Dash and everybody benefiting today. Sparrow led a strike in Trinidad, I think it was about the early 60s, when Calypsonians were getting Calypso King. They didn't have Mona competition yet because the Mona came when Calypso Rose won, so they couldn't call her Calypso King. She entered the Calypso King competition and she won.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to cut it. They say Calypso King because it's open, so it's Calypso Mona, right?
Yeah.
When they were getting like $75 and $150 for first prize, the Carnival Queen in those days, sponsored by companies in Trinidad like Wild Lima and Woolworth and stuff, that was the big companies then. They were getting cars.
Okay.
People like Mac and Ernie and Alstons, and so they were giving it the Calypso Queens, the Carnival Queens cars. And Sparrow said, no, we are going to strike. We would not compete. And they led the strike and they led the struggle, and then they increased the price of the prize money for Calypsonians. And then, of course, it trickled on to Grenada and St. Vincent and other places where Calypsonians now, you can use Calypso and then by extension soca as a career. And then also, my mind came back when I listen to the thing, just come to my mind when I listen to your program. When they're talking about the vice captain and stuff like that. And it brought me to mind that the first person name it brought to mind was Derek Knight. Derek Knight never contested an election. He was, I can't remember his position in the GOLP with Sir Eric, but he was always made a member of cabinet and his ministry was, he was the minister without portfolio. And also say, look, why you paying a man as a minister and he had nothing to do? Because I guess it was all strategy to deal with different political parties. Like, for example, in St. Vincent, there is Francis in St. Vincent. I think some people say he may be a cousin to the Prime Minister in St. Vincent. But he never contested a seat. And he's always in the cabinet and holding the position of Minister of Infrastructure, Communications and Works along that line.
Well, Pele, while I do understand that, but I was speaking to that in the context and of Persuader being the deputy. Derek Knight was not the deputy.
No,
so we have to understand that.
Yeah? High position. What I'm saying is, what I'm alluding to the fact is that different political parties have different strategies. That's all I'm trying to say.
But that is okay. But that is definitely a new strategy that we have never seen or never heard of, eh?
Well, that's why I'm telling you. I'm not talking about the substantial position of what Thomas has, Persuader has. Yes, he's the vice.
No, he's the deputy political leader.
Political leader, and it would raise some questions in our situation here, right? But I was just thinking that it just came to my mind there were other people who had high positions in parties and they never contested an election, and some of them went into cabinet and some of them just didn't go. Now in the same breath, you look at John Watts with the GNP. John Watts got Hubert Blaze, literally installed him as the leader of the GNP, but John Watts was a big man behind the scene, and He never contested the election. He didn't have no political party, nothing. Somewhere along the line, he used to do some sort of ambassador, I can't pronounce the big word with the ambassador thing, going out and representing Grenada, being in tourism and things like that. Just in a nutshell, that different parties have different strategies.
But we have to understand and surely realize that Persuader is definitely not the big man behind the scenes. Come on, Pele, we know better than that.
I'm not saying that.
But you made a reference to that. I'm not saying that you say, but you made a reference. So I don't want people to go away with that.
To people who has been involved with political parties, and I talk about Grenada and I talk about St. Vincent, that they never contested an election. Some of them went through the Senate to get position. Some didn't go, like I told you about Derek Knight being in the cabinet of Sir Eric Gary all the time. And I just want to point is that different political parties have different strategies. And that's what I'm trying to get at. It doesn't mean, I don't think it means necessary that because you are having this position in the party, it means you should run or whatever. The people they have a different strategy.
But Derek, okay, I understand you, Pele.
Right,
I understand you.
You're going to say something else.
No, I was just going to say to you that Derek, as far as I know and understanding the GULP, I do not remember Derek having any executive position within the GULP. All right, I don't remember that at all. But I most definitely not just remember, but I know that the second highest position in any political party really and truly has to be the deputy political leader. And in nowhere in the world where there are elections have you ever heard of the deputy political leader, somebody as important as a deputy political leader, not contesting a seat and being pushed out, not just not contesting a seat, but being pushed out by the political leader. Now that does not speak and cannot speak well. And I don't care who draws any parallels.
Okay,
it does not speak well for any political party to do.
You maybe have information I don't have about the pushing out. I don't know about the pushing out.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't know yours. I don't know yours pushed out.
Where you been, bro?
Hello. Listen what I'm telling you. I don't know he was pushed out. I know he's not contesting. The city contested, I think, was twice or whatever. But then going to your guests, they're talking about captains on teams and skippers. Like I was telling you, different strategy. Tiger Woods was the captain of the USA golf team in that competition they play against Europe. He was the captain. He picked the team and he didn't play. Quote unquote, he couldn't make the team as a player, but he was the captain. Like I said, different strategies.
Yeah, but Pele, in golf and tennis and thing, you have non-playing captains. A lot of time the captain is not a player.
And Grenada.
No, hold on, Pele. Let the gentleman speak. Let the gentleman speak.
But in the context of politics, you can't have your captain not and your vice captain not contesting. What you're telling the nation, the people, the leadership of the party not capable enough to contest elections?
Sir, that is the rule according to who?
Well, that is the rule according to politics, because I say he have a morality of his own. You can't just mirror it against other things. You have to take it in its own context. And Pele.
Yeah,
politics is our perception, Pele, and you know that. You cannot give the perception that you're not capable of leading an organization and hope to get people to support that organization, because it is perception.
Right. What's the word again, sir? Please repeat.
Now, come on, Pele, stop that.
But how you mean stop that?
But why are you asking him to repeat when you just heard it? Come on, brethren.
No,
come on.
Right, okay, right. Perception, and I keep saying it. Different people have different strategies for what they do with their organizations. That's the point I'm trying to make. No, suppose, and it seemed to be proven now in St. David that Deacon Mitchell, who is known as, they're calling him the Beacon, Deacon the Beacon in St. David, seemed to be a better candidate than than his device, than Persuader for St. David. Is horses for courses. That's what the people may be saying. It is we put the best man there to run. Horses for courses. Look at my good, well, I'll call him a good friend. Look at Cox. Cox in South, St. George's South. Horses for courses. He seemed to be the best man. Like I said, the diamond in the rough. He seemed to be the best man for the NNP. They put him there. There may be other people who might be in the path or whatever, but Cox, he transitioned, like I say, from Carriacou, from the north to the south. And according to the good judgment of the PM, Honorable Keith Mitchell, he and the executive down there, he seemed to be the best man. Like, you know, somebody might go, well, where would you think about a man come from Carriacou, going and run to get votes in Lansapine?
That's not a nice narrative to follow, but nonetheless, you go ahead.
No, but
you go ahead.
It's horses for courses.
Go ahead. But you have to remember that Nicholas Steele indicated that he was not going to run. At no point in time, we give you opportunity and we don't chorus you. We let you speak. You should do so and let us speak.
Okay.
Nicholas Steele has indicated that he's not going to be running again. There was no one else. Based on what we saw, there was no one else at that meeting that was held recently where Nolan Cox was coming up against a person vying for that position. It was something that was unanimously agreed among the constituents in that particular constituency that, hey, yes, Nolan Cox is the person we want going forward here for us. Again, it cannot be looked at in the same breath in relation to what happened, because you had a situation in St. David's and you claim not to know. So let me tell you, in St. David's, here's what. You had a situation where Persuader was just the political leader of the party. Then he came down, moved from political leader to deputy political leader. Constituency, St. David. That is the constituency that he recently lost to the NNP. Free constituency. Ray Roberts has said that he was not necessarily interested in going back. So you had a free constituency in the south of the island, which is bordering the south and St. David's, they knock borders. But instead of going to that one, which was free, the leader chose to push out his deputy from that seat that he just ran last election and install himself as the candidate. That is what happened. You don't know. So anything, hold on. You don't know what happened. So anything I tell you now is the truth.
Thank you.
Because you don't know what happened. So you can't contest that.
I said that earlier. I didn't know what happened.
Right.
So I'm not contesting it. All I'm saying, the strategy of the party may be to put the best person they see fit. Horses for courses.
Oh, you know that is a strategy?
How?
How do you know that is a strategy?
Well, okay, the pull maybe something out of a hat. I think that is a strategy of the party.
Oh, you think? I still maintain the question. How do you know?
No, because coming up to an election, any political party puts certain strategies in place to win. They deal with certain strategies where they think that they are going to win. Putting Cox in the south, again, is a strategy of the NNP.
And remember, let me just remind you of one thing before you go. Let me remind you of one thing. Nazim Burke, Carriacou, St. George Northeast. Tobias Clement, Carriacou, St. George Northeast. Anthony Boson has a lot of roots, and most of its roots in Carriacou, St. Patrick West. So it is not the first time that somebody has moved from Carriacou to the main line to contest the seat. Have a great morning. Take care of yourself and one love. No. I said that was going to be the last.
Let me have my last.
No. I have the last WORD, and you know that, brethren. One love. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. One love, and have a wonderful day. Don't do what I wouldn't do. And hey, my brother, the best thing for you to do is to enjoy your day. Take care now. Bye bye. One love. Good. All right. Yeah. Come on. You know, Pele, I'm gonna have the last WORD. You can't do it to me. Yes.
I have no dog in that race. However, what I could say, when the leadership of the National Democratic Congress was contested, how long before that move was made in St. David? So if you know St. David was horses for courses, why you make a man the deputy political leader and give the nation blessed assurance that that is the number 2 guy in the organization? So should anything happen to the number 1 guy, the number 2 guy will take it. Fast forward, they win. Let's say they win. Who is the number 2 guy? Confusion again. So that strategy of confusion, that can be a strategy of unity. And to draw the parallel, yes, he speak, and in many jurisdictions he have that. Derek Knight was a powerful legal luminary. So Eric needed guidance, legal guidance from Derek. So and what better position to be a member of the cabinet?
Without portfolio?
Raphael Fletcher was the minister without portfolio trainer. But the ability of Raphael Fletcher then required him to have a roving role within the cabinet to ensure maybe to coach and to teach, because remember the team came in was a new team of people. So he had that influence. So yes, in Trinidad they have like a Lenny seat. He never contest, but he always in the mix. Even when the Prime Minister am going, he used to be in charge of the thing. Until one time Chuck does say you played full up already, give somebody a chance. So that has happened in other jurisdictions, yes. However, in the context of you cannot tell me your deputy political leader, you push him out as a strategy. Well, that means the strategy maybe is to tell people don't trust us. Well, if that is a strategy, is to tell the people, well, we don't ready. So it's just stupidness we're doing. Because how you could number 2 guy and leading up to all of that, you telling other people not to contest. You tell the chicken guy not to contest because the chicken guy said that. He said he prayed about it and he didn't go along with it. He still contest.
You said to Carl, remember?
And then
said to the guy to Terry Forrester not to contest.
Yes, but not that. After the executive was, I don't want to go out, I think. After you presented the executive to the nation, you hung up like 2 turtle dove and sing in one love. And then about a month after, you just knife for the deputy and you say in their strategy, well, the strategy is to tell people, well, we don't serious. We just do anything for show. Because you can't tell me the number 2 man in the organization, you just sacrifice him. Well, is he sacrificial lamb?
Yeah, you just cut his neck.
Well, that strategy you want. And then perception. Well, that's the perception
and he's the same one that just talked perception. The perception is that, hey,
this guy I'm not ready, because if he could do that, man, that. Who next?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. I listened to the debate with Mr. Gentleman I just called you there, and yourself. And I've no way, I don't, 90% of what he say, I cannot agree with it. Or 99%. This thing about Derek Knight. Derek Knight was never posed as a member of the political party.
No, I said that to him.
Right. Number 2, Derek Knight was always minister without portfolio, and whenever a minister go out, he was able to fit in to hold that position, and he was advisor to the cabinet. So that has nothing to do with what that strategy. The point is, everybody know, every Grenadian know that Costueda was selected or elected as the caretaker of St. David.
Well, give them that. Hold on, Cliff. Give them that. In the new dispensation, they were following the norm that as political leader of the party, he was going to at least lead his party into election and be running in St. David. That's one. Two, what happened that he was moved down a notch to deputy political leader. So these are two guys, deputy political leader and political leader. Once they're running, you don't try to upset any apple cart close to them because you want them to go into the elections as strong as they possibly can. And the most important thing in all of this has not been said and will be said now by me. Adrian Persuader Thomas has never made a public statement in relation to him no longer contesting the St. David's constituency. He has never made a public statement. And that is not good. That does not speak well for him and his party. It tells you, unless Persuader comes out and say, hey, I acknowledge that Deacon Mitchell is the better person to run this constituency. Until he does that, it shows the darkness, the clouds over that particular constituency.
And it leaves us to speculate. And it leaves us to speculate. So if that is a strategy, you will leave people in confusion.
I directly support just what you said there, Mr. Andre, because I am thinking the very same way. Because just before Deacon came in on the scene, Persuader was giving tips as to what he will do if he becomes the political leader and prime minister. Persuader was on record giving, for that matter, he had intent to contest the election as the political leader of the party. Then he moved on, as you said, to deputy political leader. So which means when he saw a better man come than him, he agreed to say second place. And from second place to no place, without telling the people. From second place to no place without telling the people. It must raise an eyebrow.
Now, Clifford, I will say something here now. Glenn Noel spoke, and a lot of us didn't listen to what Glenn Noel say. Glenn Noel say, when you have to go into this thing, the man with money,
yes, I did already say that,
becomes the main man.
Yes.
So Deacon was the man with money, so they couldn't think Persuader. So everything Deacon wants, then Deacons get. So he take the leadership from Persuader, boo, because he have money. And then you see what you have again, you want it. You remember the story with David and Nathan the prophet and Solomon mother? When Nathan went to David, he said, watch, there was this man with a lot of vineyards and there was another guy with one. And then the man with a lot take the one from the man. David turned around and tell Nathan, well, tell me who that man is for me to go and kill him. You know? And then Nathan tell David, well, it's you. That is same scenario what happening.
Yeah, it must leave. Even when
and that cannot be a strategy to confuse the electorate.
Even when Pele talk about Sparrow, I said, and I say it again, Sparrow is a world-renowned person. He have done good for the world. The world recognize Sparrow as one of the greatest Calypsonians in the world. Sparrow have not put any real figure. Sparrow have not done any real thing. I'm not saying that you haven't done anything. You have not done any real thing that you could recognize for Grenada.
But Clifford, even in Trinidad,
when the strike that he called, you might say Grenada benefit from it or other Caribbean benefit. He did it in purpose for Trinidad.
For him and Trinidad?
Right.
But Carlton Joseph still listening?
Right.
You rude boy?
So there was no way that Sparrow show us Grenadians that he appreciate himself as a Grenadian. While he accept he's a Grenadian. Accepting he's a Grenadian and appreciating Grenada, Sparrow have not done that.
Thank you, bro. Have a wonderful one.
Andre, what is instructive to note?
You're still on the Sparrow thing, yeah?
Yeah, what is instructive to note? The guy who used to pen a lot from Sparrow All he wanted from Sparrow is some recognition. The same thing that Sparrow don't give Grenada. The guy that pen a lot of song for him. All he wanted from Slinger is to recognize, well, it's me, it's part of the thing, and Slinger still refused. The man started going to pen for Sandra, and Sandra win a bunch of crowns. So Slinger is not a guy who does recognize people. And that's a fact. Whether we like it or not, it is a fact.
You know, something that Pele said, and I'm like, okay, Pele, I allow you to go ahead and speak, because, you know, we always do call, we always let people do so and have their say. But when Pele said, oh, fine, in the 60s, they were running for the Slinger Francisco Trophy. A vex? A well vex? Because at that time, Carl, you buy that trophy for $100, and because it's a challenge trophy, he's staying there for years because no school will win it 3 times in a row. So well vex. That is a good thing they burn all that thing before I reach. Well, not that I was any athlete anyway, any great athlete, a little high jump and thing. But seriously, yo, Slinger, for your works, for the heights that you would have achieved in the world, yo, man, all praises be to you, Slinger. But when you look back, Slinger, when the Ancient of Days and the elders sit you down and they say, okay, brethren, the talent we bestowed upon you and the fact that we expected you to handle Grenada, go in Trinidad, work the thing, and handle Grenada, you did not. What happened?
What fellas he bring from down here to go up there and expose them?
I don't know. Do you know of any?
Well, the jury's out.
The jury's out.
Pele may know.
Pele on this one is Dami don't know. I sure. Somebody said, yeah, well, somebody just said on Facebook, Sparrow, that yeah, they said that, but we do something, we double check, he ain't dead. And I like to read comments for and against. And here is Joan Antoine. Good morning, Joan. Joan is viewing us on YouTube. Want to hear what she's saying,
Yeah, you see.
Joan is saying, mind NNP business and leave NDC to mind NDC business. Are you not aware that the people of St. David's are crazy about Deacon Mitchell? Hey. They could be.
That person listening yourself. And all of us beat up on Dr. Keith Mitchell so much.
I don't understand. So who business them and to beat up Keith Mitchell?
And I say he too old, who die who business. And I say it's a long time to go die whose business.
Eh?
Once you present yourself for public office and to
you become our business
and to lead this country. I'm a Grenadian.
Yes, you become our
and
business.
that become fair game for me to comment
or
to state my opinion. If you didn't present yourself for office and I go in your house and thinking about you, that was a problem. But you telling people, you say you go legalize weed when you become Prime Minister and you still don't want me to speak off? Well, that ought to be craziness. And that the cracks are the matter with people from the National Democratic Congress. Either A, they call you derogatory names when they can't handle what you're saying, or they tell you mind your business. However, every NNP business is their business. But NDC business has to remain their own also. You can't have it all. You can't eat your cake and have it. If you really want your cake, eat it.
Can the Budlal behave like the renegade he is?
Yeah.
And it's their business. They post all about.
Yeah.
In nice, pretty little studio making the wrongs out. Yeah. All you know that. Yeah, that's how really
yeah.
nice.
They play them.
Yeah.
All what KBC.
Yeah. Play it.
If Kenny say something, every minute they playing it.
Yeah. Play it.
But when is the other way wrong? Leave the business alone. Yeah. That's our business. Because you're presenting yourself for scrutiny, because we have to scrutinize it, we have to vet you before we decide whether we go give you the opportunity to lead this country. So it's fair game. It's not about all your business and we business. And then the thing becomes tribal because the thing is Grenada business. Because you're speaking, always speaking out of turn and dummy don't know on issues affecting the country. And when this particular government do trivialize it and say tokenism and all kind of thing. So it's fair game. So it's nothing we say in derogatory or nothing or no place we going where we have to go. We going where we have right to go.
say, all of we one family. All of we one family. All of we one family.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Football is back. It will be a showdown between Spice and Reggae when our senior women's national team hosts the Jamaica Reggae Girls on Sunday, 20th February 2022 at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium in the CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers Road to Australia and New Zealand. Kickoff is at 5 p.m. Our limited tickets are $20 EC and will go on sale soon. COVID protocols will be in effect and all fans must be vaccinated to enter. Grenada versus Jamaica, CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers, Sunday, February 20th, 5 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Let's support our girls.
Show the world that we belong.
Darling, would you like some tea? I've made your favorite.
Well, thank you, darling. I'm here finishing my blog post to help homeowners understand their electricity bills. The left side of your bill shows the rates for electricity and the government charges. The middle portion shows the number of units you've consumed, plus the history of your usage over the last 8 months. And the right side shows how much you're being charged.
I really think people are going to value this information.
Grenlec, energizing our...
Republic Bank advises its customers and the general public that effective February 14th, banking hours will be from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday. Our 24-hour ATM and Republic Online services are also available to serve you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&N Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&N Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news update produced by Triple N. Details when we get back.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&N Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Welcome back. Locally, Jeremy Chetram, guest experience manager at Sandals Grenada and a proud past student of the St. John's Christian Secondary School, seized the opportunity to outfit his alma mater with a newly dedicated audiovisual laboratory, enhancing the learning environment for teachers and students alike. In the region, in Barbados, the Ministry of Health says that schools are safe upon the return of students in the classroom from Monday, February 21st. Here are the details.
I would like the public to know that transmission in schools is an unlikely event. Transmission is more likely to occur in your homes, where people socialize and where people live. Based on the protocols, the Ministry of Health strongly believes that schools are relatively safe environments for learning. And once the protocols are adhered to, there shall be no mass spread of COVID or Omicron for that matter in schools.
Thank you, Chief Medical Officer George. Around the globe, police in Honduras have detained former President Juan Orlando Hernandez after a judge ordered his arrest and made an extradition request from the United States on accusation of drug trafficking. An arrest warrant for Hernandez has been issued as the ex-president's home in Honduran capital was surrounded by hundreds of police pending a decision on the U.S. bid. Al Jazeera's Manuel Rapallo reports.
Less than 3 weeks ago, Juan Orlando Hernandez was president of Honduras. Now he's been arrested by Honduran police following an extradition order by the United States. Security forces were called in on Monday night to surround the wealthy neighborhood where the former president of Honduras lives. Prosecutors in New York have repeatedly accused the former president of involvement in drug trafficking and alleging his political rise was fueled by drug profits.
We've been calling for his arrest since 2015, when we denounced that the former president was a drug trafficker, corrupt, and associated with criminals.
Hernandez was president of Honduras for 8 years. U.S. prosecutors have accused him of receiving millions of dollars in exchange for protecting drug shipments through the country. The money was reportedly also used to bribe politicians and help his political career. The former president has repeatedly denied the allegations. In an audio recording on Tuesday, he said he was willing to voluntarily turn himself in.
I'm ready to collaborate and voluntarily go to the authorities the moment the Supreme Court judge is assigned to this case so that I can face the situation and defend myself accordingly.
Hours later, a judge appointed by the Supreme Court of Honduras issued an order for the president's arrest.
It's up to the executive power of the nation. We must wait for an independent body of the state to make the corresponding decisions.
Hernandez left office on January 27th, when the new president, Xiomara Castro, was sworn in. U.S. prosecutors claim that during his time in office, the former Honduran leader helped to facilitate the trafficking of some 500,000 kilos of cocaine into the United States, calling this a case of state-sponsored drug trafficking.
Thank you, Manuel. And in sports, Giannis scored a season-high 50 points as defending NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks, ended their two-game losing run to beat the Indiana Pacers 128-119. This ends the latest update of news. Thank you for listening.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most: your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
Good day, Mr. James. I'm just here looking at Grenlec's new mobile app.
Sounds great. Can I use it to check my bill balance?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Enter your account number and Grenlec access number, and that's it. You can now check your balance, track your usage, receive outage alerts, and get updates from Grenlec in real time. You can even use the app to report a power outage or a fault with a pole or street light. Add as many accounts as you want. Track your business account, apartment rentals, and Granny's account, all in one convenient place.
Thanks, Susan. I'll be telling everyone I know about Grenlec's new app.
The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody.
I will survive without you.